Yo, 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 what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Lag, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. And I tell y'all what, the whole internet is a buzz right now with this American bully talk of this big, gigantic brawl. And there's some video clips of the brawl that happened down in South Florida at an ABKC event. Tons of fighting, chairs being thrown, punches being thrown, a lot of other shit being thrown. Women, men, you name it, everybody's in there. People running around like they had some kind of, I don't know what the hell. It was pathetic. It was pathetic. Before I go into it, I just say, really, should none of these some bitches been fighting in the first place? You got all these grown ass men running around here hitting each other with chairs, sneaking and trying to punch the shit out of each other and doing all that. Not one single soul got knocked out. I didn't see even a piece of blood drop. I didn't see nothing. I just seen a bunch of damn idiots running around. It was pathetic. It was pathetic. Now, not that I needed to see somebody get knocked out. I don't want y'all to start y'all shit today, but damn, didn't nobody even get knocked out? We went through all this. Ain't nobody really got an ass whooping or nothing. Somebody should have got their ass whooped for all of this that was going on. But that's neither here nor there, you know. But some people don't need to fight. We're going to keep that rule going. Now, of course, it was some backlash, you know. Y'all excuse me. Now with that being said, see, I'm allergic to bullshit. But with that being said, the great president, Dave Woodrow Wilson, decided that he gonna jump on Facebook, and he says, I've never been a fan of fun shows, and we're getting rid of the fun shows. So basically, he putting all the blame on the fun show as to why this fight happened. And from now on, no non-registered ABKC show dogs will be permitted to our shows, and you know, basically the fun shows have been a detriment to society. Y'all remember, this is the same individual who bragged about his roots being from fun shows, and this is where the breed started at. This man has never, not one time. First of all, if you weren't a fan of fun shows, you're the head of the ABKC. You could have been told people 5, 10 years ago. 15 years ago, no fun shows, no exotics at my shows. I don't want any of this. You could have been said that years ago, but now it's a fight. All of a sudden, you change everything and you go around. When your boys was having shows, they was throwing fun shows. When you had a show in Virginia, it was with a fun show. Come on, man, that was your event, and it was a fun show at your event. So now you want to lie to the people and try to, it was the reason for the fun show. Man, that's where we came from, Dave. Before we even made an ABKC, it was fun shows everywhere. This is what we was doing. This is what we was getting into. But what you don't want to face the fact of, and by the way, y'all tune in, what it'll be 9 o'clock Eastern time, 8 o'clock Central, and you know y'all do the counting the rest of the way back Friday morning, because this is the topic of the show, and I'm gonna go in way deeper, but I'm gonna give y'all some insight into this. While he's sitting up here trying to blame the fun shows, trying to blame the exotic community, I went into detail about how the ABKC organizes itself and angles towards a certain community. How the ABKC itself wants to be sort of hood. They want to be sort of, you know what I mean, edgy, biker, hood. You know what I mean? We don't wear suits. We tough guys. We thugs. We gangsters. This is what this is. This is what that is. Look through the pictures. Look at all the people you see Dave Wilson posing for, trying to get street cred as he tried to make himself seem something. Look at his videos and wonder why you supposed to be the president or whatever you is of some worldwide organization that's about positivity and cleaning up the breed and representing the breed in a certain way. But you living at your house on 20 acres in Spotsylvania decide that you want to put on black hoodies and put on, you know what I'm saying, dark sunglasses, and now you sitting out there with the baseball gloves on, all blacked out, trying to look like, come on, man. We know what that is, man. That's not suburbia. It ain't no black hoodies, you know, black batting gloves, all blacked out, you know what I'm saying, with the Lokes on. We know what that is. Come on, homie. You've been angling towards a certain thing and trying to act a certain way and trying to get at a certain people. And it's been this way for a long time because your ignorance can play out better to that group of people. You like the ignorance. This is the way that you got, this is the way that you out there feeding your family and you got everything that you got. You've been slimy, but don't put it off on fun shows. Put it off on the reality of where it's at, because I'll end this by saying this, and then y'all get with me on Friday and I'll tell y'all the whole show. Some of y'all know this story, but why Dave is telling y'all so much about fun shows when he himself has had, you know, been a part of many fun shows himself. But at the same time, I'll tell you this. This ain't the first brawl. It ain't even in the top 25 brawls. But Mr. ABKC, Dave Wilson himself, how did you lose that contract with Ukanuba? Wasn't it your partner, your right-hand man, your co-owner, the dude who now you say stole your Razor's Edge name, and he says he got Razor's Edge Frenchies. But back then, y'all was Razor's Edge. He was on the West Coast, you was on the East Coast. Wasn't it him that got into a fight with a man's wife at a show? I ain't gonna tell y'all what happened in that fight until y'all tune in. But wasn't it his boy that punched a teenage girl at a show? ABKC show, ABKC event? Wasn't it you that hopped over the table and ran out the place like... hopped the table, left the Ukanuba representatives, and ran your ass up out of there like Jim Brown in his prime? Stiff-arming motherfucking dogs out the way so you get your... Wasn't that you, Dave? Now, when you talked to me, Dave, you told me you didn't hop the table, but you damn sure ran because you wasn't about to be getting involved in the middle of a gang war inside of a dog show. But this wasn't no fun show. This was your show. These was your people. You left the Ukanuba people there in the middle of a gang war at an ABKC show. This was 10 years ago, Dave. So don't start acting like this shit just now happened. And I'll tell y'all all of the details of how that really went down. I'm going to tell y'all all of the details of how all this shit went down. And if y'all really interested in the inner workings and the mentality of how the ABKC thinks of its community and what they really trying to do and the way that those guys really live when they, you know, when they're away from the ABKC, you know what I'm saying? They pimping the shit out of shit. They ain't no better than them companies selling malt liquor. It's a reason why they don't do anything to correct the breed. It's a reason why they don't come down hard on broke down dogs. It's a reason why they cater to certain people and allow certain things. It's a reason behind all of this. And the problem is that sometimes we want to dance with the devil, but when they get too hot, then we complain about getting burned. Nah, bitch. You know what I mean? You create your own hell. And at some point in time, you got to face that fire. Yesterday was just a little bit of that fire. Don't blame it on fun shows and don't blame it on the exotic community, because you've been dancing with them for a long time. I'll see y'all Friday. Y'all have a blessed day. My Browns already won for this week. Hopefully your team win, unless they the Ravens, the Steelers, or the Bengals. Anybody else can win. I don't give a shit. God bless. Peace.